Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's energy update. Thank you for all those of you who are going to join us, who are going to watch, who are going to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. My name is Zane Baker, energy worker and transformational coach. And today I have at least 3 messages that came from Spirit. I felt very inspired to share them with you now, because these messages I felt are very relevant and very important for all of us to integrate into our life. So before I dive into the session, please like, comment, and share. Let your friends and family know that we do this here every day and that we have a lot of updates to share with you guys. So maybe this will bring some light into their lives. So thank you for sharing and thank you for inviting your friends and family. So went to meditation, asked Spirit about what things we get to learn about so we can integrate them into our lives, so we can move forward with ease, with poise, with tranquility, and not let the fear, the suffering, the worry consume us. So the first message that came through, and this one I feel is very timely, and it is a message that touches the lives of pretty much everyone that is in this physical reality right here, right now. And that message is: worry is a wasted time. Worrying about what's going to happen to yourself, to your family, to your job, to the country you live in, to the world as we know it. Worrying about that is useless. Worrying only attracts more worrying. Guys, I shared with you in a past video the cause and effect law. So when we are feeling worrisome, we're causing the feeling of worry to go outside into the vibrational world. The effect of that is going to be an effect of the law or of the vibration that we sent out. So if we're sending a vibration of worry, we're only saying we want more worry back. So my invitation for you guys, especially in these trying times, coronavirus is here, and many people are feeling uncertain and unsure about what's going to happen in their lives and the lives of people that they love and honor and cherish. So whenever the feeling of worry comes, put your hand on your heart and join me together. Put your hand on your heart, take 3 deep breaths and say, I am safe. So let's do it together. 1 breath, hold it at the top and release. I am safe. And once again, 2nd breath, hold it at the top and release. I am safe. And the 3rd and the final breath, hold it at the top and release. I am safe. Guys, what you're doing is you're reconditioning your mind to see things in a different light. The situation we're in is not going to fix itself by worrying about it. That's why I felt the message was so relevant, that worry is just a waste of time. So whenever you feel worried or you feel the energy of worry come into your mind, come into your heart, come into your space, put your hands on your heart, take 3 deep breaths, and with each breath say, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. What you're doing is you're retraining your brain to not feel the negativity or the emotions. The second message is learn from your mistakes. So the second invitation from Spirit that was loud and clear is: we all make mistakes. We all go through spiritual journeys in our own ways. And every mistake is a lesson and a blessing. So don't look at the things that happened in your past as black and white or as good versus bad, but look at them as what that experience has contributed to my life. Like, as an example, guys, I grew up in a war-torn country. My entire life I lived under a dictatorship. I saw wars, I saw killings, I saw rapes, I saw beheading. I saw a lot of ugly things in my life. That explains all the white hair, even though I haven't even turned my mid-30s. Because I've seen a lot, and those things, once you see them, you cannot unsee them. But I look at them with reverence and with love because they allowed me to understand few things. Understand the sanctity of life, how each life is so important regardless of what you believe, who you pray to, what you think is right or wrong. That is your life. So I appreciate and accept the sanctity of life. Another thing I learned from that is if I was able to witness all those heinous acts and all those painful events that I have seen from the day I was born till the day I left my country. I was born and raised in Baghdad, Iraq, guys, if you're wondering where I came from. I believe and feel that all these negative events that occurred were not in vain. They were meant to teach me something. And now that I look at them in hindsight, I know what they taught me. As I said, the sanctity of life. The second thing is, if I can take all that pain and still wake up in the day with a big smile on my face, with a mission in my heart to serve my brothers and sisters in humanity, to invite people to really connect to spirit and let go of whatever past that they might have, then all of the things that I witnessed, including being kidnapped and almost killed, and then they get me there to the final act and they were like, oh, that's not the guy that we wanted to kidnap. These are all things that happened to me, happened in my life, and they are coming in a book that I'm writing. So you get to learn the full story of Zane Baker, but I share with you glimpses here and there because I feel we're a family and we're growing together, and the more we know about one another, the better our connection is. So mistakes, they're just lessons and blessings. And if you look at your past mistakes, ask yourself, what lesson did I learn from that mistake? And what blessing did it bring me? And sometimes it is a very big pill to swallow. When you look at the mistakes you made as a blessing, it's really hard. Trust me, I'm still a human, and sometimes I look at some of my past mistakes and I'm like, oh, I really wish I didn't do that. But then I immediately stop myself and say, Zane, if you didn't make that mistake, you would have not learned the lesson. If you didn't make that mistake, you would have not integrated that valuable lesson into your life, and that is the blessing. Sometimes going through the painful event that we call mistake is the blessing itself, because we're going to learn from it and we're not going to repeat it again. And the third message is you are here for a reason. Many people question themselves and ask, like, what is my purpose in life? I really have no purpose in life. Some people, they have families, they have loved ones, they have really good careers, but they're still questioning why they're here, like what big purpose in the big scheme of things. And me working in the energy space with crystals and angels and spirit, many times people ask me, Zane, I feel like if I drop dead tomorrow, yes, my immediate family will miss me, but I could be replaced so fast and forgotten. And I always tell people this, the reason you feel this way, it's because you still haven't found what gives you joy in your heart. I was there, guys. I totally understand what these people feel because I felt it. I was lost, especially when I first came to the United States. I didn't know what I'm going to do with my life, and I went from one job to another, from one career to another, trying to find my footing. And until I learned that my purpose in life is to teach people how to let go, to teach people how to learn from their past mistakes, to teach people how to integrate the past and create a beautiful future, to teach people about meditation and spirituality and energy and consciousness and transformation, and let go of the fear. Because, you know, when I first came to the US, anytime I told a friend or a new person that I met, like, oh, my mission in life is to become a teacher, they laughed. They were like, what? Teachers are underpaid, undervalued. And that didn't resonate with me because I wanted to become a teacher not for the money. I wanted to become a teacher because I felt like I've been called into doing that. Now, the teacher type is not the regular teacher you would think of, somebody who goes to school and sit in a classroom and teach little kids. The teacher is like we all as adults, we don't have teachers anymore. The minute we graduated high school or college, we don't have teachers. I have so many teachers in my life. Teachers who taught me about my energy, about understanding about the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, spirit, psychology. And so I wanted to take all of these learnings that I'm getting and teach them to people in digestible ways so they can live life fully. And I just went for it. And now I'm living my truth and living my purpose. So if you are somebody who's feeling like, I really don't know what my purpose in life is, and I'm just there, I'm just a body. If I disappear tomorrow, no one cares. Get in touch with your heart and start asking yourself the question, what brings you joy? What do you want to create that will leave a mark in this world? Because guys, a lot of times people, when they feel like they have no purpose or there is no reason for their existence, it's because they are looking inwards and they feel like it's all about them. You gotta attach external value to what you bring to the table. Some of you have valuable lessons about breakup. Some of you have valuable lessons about weight loss, about healing from toxic relationships, about how to raise conscious kids, about how to deal with a sudden death or a sudden illness. We all have amazing life experiences, but we never look at them from the eye of value. We look at them as like, oh, I just went through that experience. No, you went through that experience and you survived it and you came on the other side stronger. So you didn't just survive it, you thrived through it. That could be a purpose. You could help your friends around and those people around you with it. So don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind on yourself. And remember that you're here for a reason. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's energy update. If you enjoyed this show, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and go out and be the unstoppable being that God has created you to be. And never let anyone tell you otherwise. Till we speak again, may the rest of your life be the best of your life. And Namaste.